bust us, so bust on. We just go to out, that's a touchdown. Call it black, that's a man down. We was out in traffic with that. Now on static.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the end. All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you or your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover, but I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. We've got Shepard, Alperen Sengun out there with Tari Eason. And it's Durant, and it's Thompson in a shooting guard. Oubre with the steal. Outside, George. A three-pointer, no good. And it's the Rockets on the break. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. During our talk, I asked Coach what makes Kevin Durant one of the best scorers ever. He told me it's insane that a 7-footer has that much skill. Kevin truly is one of a kind. No one can stop him one-on-one. We need a team effort. Of course, KD's going to the Hall of Fame, and he's still giving opponents nightmares late in his career. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And it's the Rockets with the ball after the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Tell you what, Alperen Sengun is a big with the modern-day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start. Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Outside, George. And so just over a minute and a half played. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Embiid, and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Look at the Clippers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when I look at Houston, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Clippers.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Yep, that one goes.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Excellent defense by Sengun. He's strong, he's tall, he can move his feet, and he knows how to position himself.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Rockets making a change here. Smith has checked in. Now, here's Maxey. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chance.
Here's Thompson. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. The 3 from KD. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now, here's George. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
And the offense early on limited to just jump shots.
Guys, they're having a tough time getting the ball in close. And for the defense, when you can do that, I think you've already won half the battle.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Maxey, no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Coming in on a 19-game win streak. They're set to achieve something very few teams have ever done. A win tonight would be their 20th win in a row.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history. When you talk about winning streaks, I mean, these kinds of streaks do not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Thompson with it. Maxey covering. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Takes the three. It's not going to go for him.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
Here's Maxey. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Guarded by KD. Pass to Oubre to end the run. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Smith, good, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got his 3rd assist on the night. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Maxey passes to George. Buries it from 3-point range.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
Pass to Smith. Shoots over Oubre. And it's Smith missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Maxey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
the play will be reviewed under
tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involved.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so it's Houston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
So on the floor for Houston, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Okogie in at the 2. Crowder, he's checked in for Philadelphia. To the inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Embiid? and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And he's been deadly from the free throw line. Only a handful of players are shooting a better percentage. Phenomenal asset to have on your team. Edwards, he's checked in for Jay Crowder.
Turkish Thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
Şengün against Embiid. McCain's shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Shepard's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
Here's Shepard, covered by Watford. Off target with his three. The 76ers trail by 14. Covered by Smith, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. The 76ers shooting their first foul shots of the night here. The first one falls. And the 76ers making a change here, and he makes both free throws. Houston leading by 12. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. Alperen Şengün is number 1. And, of course, Reed Shepard.
These 2 guys are really enjoying themselves right now. It's been a scoring spree for both. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Drummond with a screen on Smith. Oubre dishes to Drummond. Drummond a screen, just 5 to shoot, and he comes up with the deuce.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Shepard. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
3 points.
Şengün's got assist number 5 here tonight. Maxey on the wing. 5 points in the game. Oubre against Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And we know Oubre's not shy. When he gets in there, he's going to draw fouls against those defenders.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
George with no one around. And Drummond throws it down.
There are a few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
So for the Rockets, Durant comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Thompson in for Josh Okogie. Şengün kicks to KD. That one doesn't drop. George with the defensive effort. Here's the 3. Drilled lands the three-pointer. George has got it back down to within single digits for Philadelphia.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Here's Durant. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
Now, here's Oubre. He's covered closely.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the wing right side. It's rebounded by Houston. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Here's Thompson. No good with the layup. Here's Şengün. Good D by Drummond. The 76ers trail by 11. Here's George. And it's KD with the rebound.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Shoots from the elbow. And it falls over the rim and in. 14 points for him.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to talk to his guys. Pass to Oubre. 1:11 left now here in the second. And here's Maxey. Missed inside. Here's Shepard, defended by George. Shepard, the pass to Şengün. Here's Thompson. Rebound Andre Drummond. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Off target from outside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Maxey kicks to George. Oubre on the wing. Finney Smith defending. Philadelphia moving the ball around. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
It'll count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding a big 18-point lead to close. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Well, the Miami Heat will go up against the Hornets in Charlotte. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Let me go through my papers, Ernie. This game is too close to call. Pretty evenly matched squads. This is what my research is showing.
Yeah, it might just come down to who wants it more. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Houston Rockets.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing with a purpose.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Maxey. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Şengün. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Count that one. KD's got 19 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Embiid. Good on the baseline jam.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Rockets leading by 19. Pass to Şengün. Back to Durant for the 3. Jacks up a 3. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. George looking around. Now here's Embiid. No good that time. Great defense that time from Şengün.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Outside for Durant. And another 3 for Houston.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
In the corner, it's Oubre. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Houston now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Eason passes to KD. Here's Şengün. No good from outside. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Good D by Thompson.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Eason with a screen for Durant. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. KD's got 10 points in just the second half. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. They get a hand on it.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Houston moving the ball around. Şengün with a screen on George. Şengün controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Şengün's gone 75% from the field. 6 baskets and 8 attempts. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Good on the 3-point shot. Maxey's got 8 points.
You got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
Here's Şengün. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Houston making a switch here. Smith has checked in.
The thing that stands out about Şengün is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of moves. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Thompson finds Şengün. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Assist goes to
Şengün's got 23.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The 76ers making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jari Eason. Okogie comes in for Kevin Durant. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Amen Thompson.
Finishing despite the contact on him. Serious toughness from Maxey there.
Here's Smith. The rebound by Watford. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. They get it back. Here's McCain. Here's Maxey. Got a piece of it.
Well, you see the defensive prowess there. I mean, I love when Okogie gets up and sends it back. Not many guys of his size can do that.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Maxey passes to Drummond. Here's Watford. Pass to Maxey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Maxey is a do-it-all guard. I mean, defense never knows if he's going to shoot it, pass it, or take off the dribble.
Houston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. That's a 2 from Smith. Another miss by Houston. Pass to McCain. Gordon outside. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Smith is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Holiday in at the 1. Here's Philadelphia. Drives to the hoop. Watford. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Rockets shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And again, Philadelphia turns it over.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
In the corner, it's Capella. In the corner, Smith with it for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
To the middle. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
Pass to Smith. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Now into the lineup, your 76er. Number 77.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Watford with it. And slam dunk by Watford.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And Holiday kicks to Smith. Over Watford. And it's Smith missing. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's McCain. Capella covering. A nice shot by McCain.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Holiday finds Capella. Here's Okogie. And it's off from three-point range. Back to Gordon. 11 feet away. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. And so Holiday will bring it up for Houston. Here's Smith. Good on the shot.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the court. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
It's George on the wing. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Capella with a screen on Embiid. No one covering. Smith's got 11 points in the quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Embiid wide open. The shot's good on the assist by George. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
Love the confidence from Joel. He gets the ball and knows exactly what he's going to do with it before he gets it.
Smith, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Maxey finds Embiid. Rebounded by Capella. The Rockets have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. That's a 2 from Smith. Money from the wing. 17 points for Smith.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Takes a 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Embiid. The 76ers again can't hit it. Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Smith for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Smith's got 16 here in the second half.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Şengün.
Well, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight, notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
And what I love about Paul George, the production, year after year after year.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And Philadelphia has possession. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Maxey against Holiday. That one falls.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Alperen Sengun.